And in the red corner, Ithipol, Singamornphan, 20 years of age, started fighting was 14. He's 5 feet 3 inches tall, weighs in the night 113 pounds, has had 26 fights for his career for 3 losses only and 12 draws. And in the blue corner, Charnchai, Chorjaitrong. He's 20 years of age, started fighting was 12. He's 5 feet 3 inches tall, weighs in at 113 pounds, has had 28 fights for 5 losses only and 10 draws. The sounds of the Ra Muay Orchestra and the fighters there, Ithipol and Charnchai. Ithipol in the red, Charnchai in the blue, going around to all the corners. You see the way in which they stroke the topper rope of the ring? That's where they concentrate their minds to the battle ahead. It's also where they believe they're bringing in the good spirits into the ring and warding off any negative thoughts or evil. And there you see finishing his Ra Muay fairly quickly is Ithipol. And Charnchai continues on. Well, Charnchai's a lot longer Ra Muay as he goes through his Wa Crew and then moves around into the full swing of the Ra Muay. And he's completed his. The referees will call them in for these final instructions, and then 5 rounds of Muay Thai will begin. Both fighters 20 years of age. There's the Mong Kong crown being removed from the head of Ithipol. And they've both had relatively the same number of fights in their career. Ithipol's had 26 fights for 3 losses only, while Charnchai and the Blues had 28 losses for 5 losses, 28 fights, should I say, for 5 losses. And there's the sound of chok by the referee, meaning box on. Chok is Thai for box, but of course in Muay Thai the boxing is more than just the fist. They're allowed to use the knees, elbows, baseball clubbing shins. They're also allowed to grapple in close where they can use their knees. This fight's scheduled for 5 rounds of Muay Thai. 3-minute rounds with 2-minute breaks. And of course 5 rounds. People often ask the question, always getting correspondence about the damage that Muay Thai fighters have compared to, say, Western fighters. Well, the fact is that the 5 rounds does limit the damage. And of course, whereas in international boxing, all the damage is taken on the head with the constant punching, in Muay Thai, a lot of the damage is done by leg work, and that's not always head high, it's often to the body. So consequently, there's less damage done in Muay Thai than there is in international boxing, because there's only 5 rounds, and secondly, there's less head damage. And of course, the reason why there's not many injuries in Muay Thai is the fact that these fighters are all in superb condition. They live in a boxing camp. It's their entire life is devoted to it while they're fighting, is to living in the camp where they train every day, and their bodies are in superb condition. You can see these 2 fighters out there now. So end of round 1, the probing round, not much to be gleaned from that first round. There's a good uppercut punch and another punch by Ithipol, showing his fist ability. We're moving to round 2, see how this fight develops. Very even first round. Charnchai in the blue, Ithipol in the red. Ithipol letting loose with 2 roundhouse kicks, one to the thigh and then one to the side of the rib. Head high kick by Charnchai that broke straight through the defence. Charnchai moving in, backing Ithipol onto the ropes. Ithipol now moves around the ring getting away from the ropes. Good roundhouse by Ithipol, aimed at the midriff region of Charnchai. Both these fighters are showing that they're quite happy to use their fists when they get the opportunity. Been basically combinations of roundhouse kicks and fist work by both these fighters. Now they're setting in the routine of roundhousing each other. Good roundhouse there to the legs, thrown there by Ithipol. Push kick there by Ithipol. Again, another very even round. I didn't separate them in the first round, and I'm finding it very difficult to see which one has got the upper hand here, or the upper leg. Good roundhouses there by Ithipol. Another good one by Ithipol. And again, good head high one by Ithipol. But the aggressor is Charnchai. Charnchai now finally getting into the grappling quarters that he'd been wanting to get for some time. But unfortunately for him, Ithipol bottles up the roundhouse, the grappling, and the referee breaks. Charnchai on the attack, got him into the grapple again. It's his chance to get his knees working. Got the vice-like grip on now, gets his knees in. That's Charnchai in the blue. And the referee breaks. Ithipol standing and holding his ground now against the attacks of Charnchai. Charnchai in full motion now, has got Ithipol pegged onto the ropes, and Charnchai's coming in, but there goes the bell. Bell to signal the end of round two, just when Charnchai was getting a run on. There's the head-eye kick by Charnchai. A classic. Moving to round three. I wouldn't want to separate this fight at this stage. My leanings are towards Charnchai, mainly because he's more aggressive, but really in terms of point scoring, there's very little separating these two fighters. But Charnchai, he only has one objective, that's to move in and keep on attacking, and now he's putting the pressure on Ithipol. Charnchai in the blue. Unrelentless as he comes in now on to Ithipol. Ithipol punching, trying to keep Charnchai away, but Charnchai gets in close now and gets his knees working in the grapple. You hear the fans loving it as he starts to pound home the advantage. You can see the crowd really getting behind him every time he gets that grapple on. Now Charnchai on the attack again, forcing Ithipol back. Charnchai in the blue, been doing the attacking. Comes in hard with punches, then gets his trying to get his knees working, but hasn't got the range. He needs to get in closer. Now he's got the grapple on. Now you watch him use his knee. There goes one. And again. And you watch the crowd respond every time he scores with the knees. There's Charnchai in the blue. Roundhouse kicking now against Ithipol. Starting to dominate this round is Charnchai, looking very strong. Ithipol been on the defensive all this round. Charnchai comes in onto him. Trying to get in the grapple, get his knees working. Finally does so. Now he goes his knees. Referee going to stop the grapple as he considered that it was blocked up. And also, Ithipol had his hands grasped around the rope, so the referee had no choice but to block that grapple. But you watch Charnchai. He'll keep on going at it, getting his knees working. Charnchai wrestling, grappling, then gets the knee in, and again, good knee there by Charnchai. More by Charnchai. Charnchai dominating this round. And more double-up knees by Charnchai, swinging Ithipol around, and scores again with half of his knees, and again with the knees. Ithipol can't take too much more of those hard attacks. He's in trouble here in round three. Charnchai is doing a lot better. Much stronger in the grapple and scoring well with his knees. Good good knees by Charnchai, pinning Ithipol into the corner. Charnchai on the attack. In the blue, here comes Charnchai again, wanting to get in the grapples if he gets the opportunity, grappling, and then finally gets the grapple on. Watch the knees now. Good knee by Charnchai, and again by Charnchai, scoring points. Charnchai dominating this round with his knee work. More knees there, into the stomach and the thigh by Charnchai, and a very good round was round 3 to Charnchai. Here's a slow motion of the grapple, and let's look at the way in which he pins Ithipol back and then in hard with those knee attacks right to the side of the ribs. And if it wasn't for the fact that Ithipol is in such fine condition, those knees would have probably broken a rib of anybody else, but not in Muay Thai. You're watching Muay Thai.
Fox Sports presents the premiere of golfing shows with local, national and international news and...
Muay Thai. Fourth round, about to start. Round 3 dominated by Charnchai. Charnchai in the blue. And really, Ithipol needs to do something in this round, otherwise he's going to fade away, and Charnchai will either win on points or maybe even go the short distance. But Charnchai looked very strong in that last round, and you can see now he's doing much the same. He's got the vice-like head grip on, and he's getting his knees working, and that's not what Ithipol needs to see. He needs to be standing back and getting his own kicks in and having some defence against this incredibly strong kneeing power that Charnchai is displaying every time he gets the grapple on. Well, he's getting the grapple on quite easily too, because Ithipol doesn't seem to have any way of stopping the grapple. Now in comes Charnchai, getting the grip on, in goes his knees. To Ithipol's credit, he's getting a few knees in himself and then fires back with some roundhouse kicks. Now Charnchai, look at the power of this man as he pins Ithipol into the ropes, and the referee breaks. The referee will break if their gloves do touch the ropes in the grapple. Now Charnchai powers his way in, gets his grip on, tries to get his knees working, but on this occasion Ithipol is bottling it up and not allowing Charnchai to get the advantage. Now Charnchai straight back into the grapple again, looking for the opportunity to put it on. Finally forces his hands around, puts the vice-like rope, vice grip on, then starts working his knees. But you can see Ithipol in this round has been able to smother all of those knee attacks, and that's smart work by Ithipol. Charnchai with his strength, again forcing Ithipol back onto the ropes. Referee breaks. Charnchai on the attack, good knees into Ithipol. Ithipol being pierced back onto the ropes again. Charnchai looking for his opportunity, swings Ithipol around, then fires in the knees. Good work by Charnchai. Charnchai full of like the bull there as he gets the grip on. I would say that he must have landed at least 20 to 30 hard knees into the rib cage of Ithipol in the last 2 rounds. But to Ithipol's great credit, he's been able to withstand the knee thrusts that Charnchai is delivering with regular momentum. Now Charnchai stands back, sets himself up with that grip again, the grapple, and you see the way in which Ithipol cleverly was able to put his hand around the rope, forcing the referee to break that grapple. But that's not going to upset Charnchai too much. He immediately comes back on the attack at the end of the round. And another good one by Charnchai, although Ithipol did perform a lot better than he did in the previous round. You can see there Charnchai getting the knees working again straight after putting the vice grip on. Here he comes in again on the attack, hard into the roundhouse to the side, and you can see Ithipol was hurt a bit by that one. That one came crashing through his defence. Well, there the referee issuing the instruction to move into round 5 now. Last chance for Ithipol to do something, but really Charnchai has this fight well and truly under his control. Oh, that was a good attack there by Ithipol. sort of thing that Ithipol really needed to do was sort of just get in a very hard strike that could maybe even force Charnchai to pull the ropes, pick up a couple of points advantage, and he's back into this fight. But if he wants to just match it with Charnchai, he has no chance. Charnchai accumulated a lot of points, particularly in round 2 and 3. And really now, Ithipol needs to do something very special to win this fight. Charnchai on the attack. Good roundhouse. You could hear that one as it broke through right across the chest region of Ithipol. Now Charnchai steps back. Ithipol trying to pick his mark. Good roundhouse there by Ithipol, but fortunately for Charnchai, was able to see it coming and step back. Ithipol hasn't given up. He's not doing enough. Charnchai sits back, waits for his opportunity, then lets fly with a roundhouse kick. Smart Muay Thai, and another one there by Charnchai, hitting 2 in for every one of Ithipol, and that would increase his score tally even more. See the way Charnchai blocked in on his shin and then avoided the next blow. Now what Ithipol needs to do is really get in there and hit home a couple of haymakers, because Charnchai is cruising. He knows he's ahead. If he stands on his feet, he'll win this fight. The only way Ithipol's going to have any chance of winning it is for knocking him down. And I haven't seen anywhere near a blow thrown by Ithipol that would seriously pose any trouble for Charnchai in terms of being able to stand on his feet. So Charnchai is now in the latter stage of the final 5th round, cruising to a very comfortable victory. This Charnchai doesn't have to do too much. He's moving away. Ithipol needs to land a big one. He needs to knock him down, but he's not going to do it. Charnchai's too much confidence now. And also the blows of Ithipol don't have very much power. You can see Charnchai, he's quite happy to just take them in his stride. Ithipol needing a knockdown to win this fight isn't going to do it. He's lost his power. And Charnchai's playing it safe. Well, there's the end of the 5th. No doubt in my mind the winner will be Charnchai. We'll wait for the final decision. Here's the slow motion of that last round. The roundhouse to the body by Charnchai. But a comfortable victory, particularly after the work he did in round 2 and 3. And there's the victor, Charnchai.